Hey, what's up, guys? It's James here, and I hope everyone's doing great. Now, somebody asked me a question yesterday on how do you not be afraid of failure? And the truth is that failure actually is a positive, because through failure you learn lessons. Now, of course, there's levels of this. I mean, in life, you don't want to just consistently fail on things that you can learn from other people. But if you do fail and you had no other idea of knowing about it, then don't worry about it, because you learned something. You learned a lesson, and it's something that can benefit you and take you to a place where you are supposed to be going. You see, defeat is final. If you accept defeat, it means you've given up. And if you give up, it's final, because you're never going to try to attain it again. You're never going to try to accomplish it. You're never going to try and chase it, and you're never going to try and focus on it. And if you allow yourself to think of failure as a bad and negative thing, you're never going to push forwards. You have to see it as a positive. I see failure as a positive. Of course, I try to learn as much as possible from as many people as I can, but having said that, if I do fail, I like it because I've learned something. So for today, don't be afraid of failing, because failing is never a bad thing. Be afraid of defeat, because defeat means that you gave up on what it is that you really want, and nobody should ever do that. And on a final note, now a lot of people in the groups, there will be times when people won't agree with me or won't agree with what I say, and that's absolutely fine. I'm, totally for that. But what you have to understand is that an opinion laced with a toxicity and aggression isn't constructive. So if you do want to say something about somebody or what it is they do or do not do, be constructive about it. If you have a lot of aggression towards what it is they're saying, then be constructive. Because aggression in constructive terms does nothing. It just does damage. People feel horrible, they feel lost, they feel alone, they go within themselves, and you don't actually accomplish anything. So if I ever say to somebody that, look at how it is that you're approaching a situation, because if you're approaching it with aggression, you're not going to do anybody any other favours apart from making yourself feel better because you got one up on them or something like that. And look, listen, you can be like that, and everyone's free to have their opinion and do whatever they want and say whatever they want, but just a bit of advice: if you make it constructive and try to get your point across and try to help them see what you're seeing, it's different. But if you go in full bore with aggression, you're going to close them off and you're never going to get your point across. So having said that, thank you so much everybody for watching the video. Take care of yourselves. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.